I think now definitely that GBGM work with the philosophy or theology that from everywhere to everywhere. That means we are seeking humbleness in a relationship, but also working for purposeful work in the God's agenda. So not just sending, but receiving, reversing mission is very critical things happening right now. Because the world is not just static, but it's such like a river and just like ocean. Everything is, intersected. So I think that's a very different shift that we are seeing it in the mission world. So I hope that this Asia Regional Office will be a tool, an instrument for that. I hope that we can sorting it out, past the mistake or some colonial, the era, this one directional drivenness to the mutual interdependence, and I think solving the world issue in just abundant love. I think that's probably the much different need that I see.
For young people particularly, I'm really passionate of sharing to the young people that God's Spirit is not limited to those coming from the US or from Europe, but God's Spirit is calling everyone, which means young people, not just in the city, but young people from remote areas even. One time I was traveling in Sri Lanka, was able to experience all these kinds of transportation just to bring this message that there is a mission opportunity for young people to participate in God's work all over the world, not just in the region, but also in the different parts of the world. I come from the Philippines as well, and when I shared to young people, they said, wow, we can be missionaries, like we can go to other places, but missionaries are normally white people. And so just introducing that reincarnation of God's Word, God's Spirit moving everywhere around the world.
Asia is a continent, and it's so diverse. If you look at Christianity in Asia, you have countries where we have a long Christian presence, like India, but it has never gone beyond a few % of the population being part of the Christian church. And the Christian church, which is in a minority situation and under a lot of stress and persecution. In India now, with the Modi government, in Pakistan, we see the persecution and the violence against Christian and other ethnic and religious minorities. Then you have countries like Korea, where we have seen an exponential growth of Christianity. We have our new mission initiative, where we also see growth, and still being a minority, but the growth of United Methodist presence in Vietnam or Laos is phenomenal, although it's still a minority. And then you have countries like Japan, where we have been a 1% Christianity for decades, for centuries almost. And at this moment, at least from a human point of view, we can't see this changing in the years to come. So it's a diversity which is quite amazing when you look at the whole continent of Asia. What I think is constant everywhere is that Christians here are very much aware of the need for dialogue with other religion and with other faiths. This is an experience we see in China, we see in Korea, we see in India, and that is something to learn in the West, where we have not this long tradition of coexisting, or even Christians being a minority and coexisting with other faiths. And that's something also I hope we can learn, and the Asia office will help us to learn.
We're looking for ways to really empower one another, learn from one another, and to really relate to one another. I do see myself spending a lot of time with just having conversations, being in mode of prayer, and just being with them, with others, to really be able to hear, not just words, but feel their presence in the way we need to do mission as we go forward. It's not a mission from afar. It feels, we always say mission with is sort of the key word that we used to use in global ministries. And I feel that that is becoming a reality. We're with the people. We could hear their cries, we could hear their joys, we could celebrate with them, we could just be with them. I think that's a gift.